Hello, hello, hello. What up, Valtopia? Hey, honey, it's Val. It's me, it's Val Cripps. I'm here today to have some fun with you, to enjoy the cosmic energies and frequencies, and to talk about how you can totally activate in these energies and bring through fully booked one-to-one sessions, doing it your way like my clients are doing. I'm so excited. My clients are lit up today. One client who started the glow up almost 6 weeks ago, she'll be wrapping up in a couple days, is just totally getting her ROI financially. She's hit it on every other level, but actually booking out today in this energy, and she started in a full moon. So it's so exciting. Hey, Alana, let me turn this down, this crazy music. So I want to share this, but I'm pulling up my sacred geometry deck. And I've got all my decks here. It's a full moon in Virgo. Mercury goes direct tomorrow. We have a lot of stuff going on. And I haven't been on in a few days. I've been doing what I need to do for myself and gathering momentum in my own energy. And I'm ready to show up for a little bit today and do some reading, a collective reading for sure. If I feel like it, I might do some readings. But right now, for sure, I'm definitely doing a big collective reading for this full moon in Virgo. And I want to talk about the energy as I'm doing the readings that my client has been tapping into to come into like booking out her one-to-ones at a much higher level. Some of the clients are the same ones she's had, but she's just upgraded everything about her life and business and energy and gratitude and blessings. And I want to talk about that as I weave it through with the reading today. Hey, Erica. So share this live stream. We're going to be doing a collective read. I was listening to the Leo King, and I wish I could play his music because it was fun. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, I'm just loading this up and going to share it to my page into Valtopia. If you are not in my free group Valtopia, you know what to do. Like my business page if you're watching this. If you happen to pass across the playback, say, hey Val, I'm new, I'm watching your playback. I love it. I want to know more. All right, here we go. Sharing. Yeah, he's jamming out right now. In full moon. And if you're watching this and you like the mystical stuff but you're not quite sure, well then I have a ton of videos going back several years showing how I went from not even knowing anything about any of this stuff to having a whole business based around my creativity. I mean, I've been a creative artist and I've made a living as a freelance artist for many years, but now my business combines my art, my personality, my beingness, my life experience, my dreams, my vision. And what a great time to be able to follow your passion to help others and help other people calm down and live their better moments during a time of panic and fear. I think it's so great that so many of us were awakened over the last few years to our powers, and we're coming into the blessing and integration of that right now. And I'm standing up and shining a light to the activators, because I can touch one person and they ripple out and touch many, 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 and it goes like that for you too. So trust in your instinct if you're being called to honor your intuition or knowing that you have, right? So let me share this to my page so we can get some more people. I'm going to share it to Valtopia. I think it's awesome that at a time when people are panicking, it's actually going to be powerful that so many of us can work from our phone and our laptops and connect with each other. And, I think that there's a lot of hype and everything's in this energy, that's cosmic energy is going to come through and line everything back up and we've figured it out. Hey, Jess. Hey, Etta. What up? This is good. We're going to do readings. Live full moon reading. So you guys can share this if you want. Hi everybody, this is a collective gathering this evening. It's been a minute since we've all come together. And the other day I pulled out my sacred geometry cards and I'm ready to see what messages we have. I already did my cards earlier today and they were spot on, of course. I know my hair is crazy, isn't it? I've just been like, I didn't feel like, usually every month, like right away, it's been barely 30 days, I go get it blonde and cut off and everything. And like this month, I'm just like, let me see what happens to it. Let me let it just do what it's doing. I'll probably go get it chopped off in the next couple weeks. All right, let me share to my page and then we're getting started here, honey. Who's ready? Who's ready? This has been shared to my timeline. Who's here with us? Well, say hello, say hello. All right. So I'm just warming back up. If you're new to me, if you just added me as a friend in the last few days and you're watching my live stream for the first time, honey, go to my YouTube station. I've been live streaming for years. I do oracle card readings, tarot card readings as a way of connecting and making conversation and tuning into the vibrations. But really I read through intuition and clairsentience. I can feel your energy. And what I love to do is tune into the collective body and see where we're lit up and where we are feeling resistance, and stir up the energies and bring it into a powerful momentum and magnitude and magnetism. Yes? Hey, Rita. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to bring up the energy. It's a full moon. It's time to harvest all the intentions that you set. Like, what are we manifesting today? What's coming in? And today's a powerful day. Mercury goes direct. There's all this magical stuff happening. So what's coming in for you now and today? What are we manifesting? What are we calling in? What energy are you? What are you? I am. Let's get some declarations of beingness on this stream, and let's pull some cards and see what messages are coming through for this collective. The energy is grounding as I'm speaking. I'm grounding myself deeply into the core of the earth as I already begin to, my third chakra is already starting to pop. As I tune into the collective body, speak your truth, stand in your value, trust your beingness. You are a divine vessel for the beautiful life force that comes through you. Let yourself be nourished so that that energy can shine out and of you. Ooh, a gorgeous day coming. Oh, we have a lot of fog here tonight. So much fog. I'm not missing any comments, am I? Okay. All right, so some cards came through here. Ooh, get clear. Get clear, as I was just saying. You want to get clear. And hey, Keisha. And that is what we've been doing with my clients, is this daily process of clearing. And sometimes, you know, it can feel like, are we still doing this? Are we still clearing? And then you reach a point where you feel this emptiness, and then you begin to regenerate, and then what you've asked for and intended and decided happens. And then you have this beautiful trust of yourself. And it's a cycle we go through again and again. And so as we go into this moon and manifest what we've asked for, we'll be coming into a clarity too, as this energy shifts from the Mercury being retrograde going direct. It's going to feel like, oh, yeah. So follow your intuition. Tune into your intuition. How are you with your intuition? And feel love. Feel love. And, you know, one of my favorite moments with my new clients is when we tune into our own meridian of connection and feel that grounding energy, feel the heart open, which we're doing right now as I speak of it, opening up the upper and lower chakras, and then feeling that connection to your own highest frequencies, merging with your heart, merging with your lower chakras, all the energy moving down and through you. It's a beautiful feeling. I've described it in an animated video. I've seen videos describing it and shared it. There's nothing that beats feeling it, right, Keisha? Right, everybody that's had the experience of the Valtopian activation? And then you're able to do that with your clients on your own way. And so Alana says, I am free, joy, abundant, love, happy, peace, creative, nourished, goddess, successful, fertile, clear, energetic, and powerful. Yes, honey, I love it. Feeling life all around. I love it. How gorgeous. Yes. Yes. So follow your intuition, get clear, and feel love. Follow your intuition, follow your intuition, get clear, and feel love. So with that in mind, let's tune in to the I want to do the diagnostic, which is the Cosmic Tribe Tarot, which has been my #1 first tarot deck that was given to me, the first deck given to me, and I call it my diagnostic because it never fails me. So we'll see what this collective is coming into as we roll into this full moon, and as we roll into March, and we're rounding out the first chunk of our business quarter. How you doing? I'm doing my best in business that I've done so far, and that comes with a lot of growth, personal growth. So you can imagine. I've been doing a lot of energy, a lot of thinking, a lot of work, a lot of connection. Hi Sandra, how are you? And it's just been really, my sessions with my clients and what they've been growing through is astounding, and I'm honored to serve you guys, and I feel so blessed. All of you, those of you that are doing the self-guided study, and especially those of you that come in at the highest level and work with me one-to-one, you all are really clearing some ancient, deep, collective wounds in your work. And not everybody gets to see what you go through and how powerful of a shift it is for you to make it within yourself and then ripple it out through your beautiful businesses and your clients and your family and your communities. It's huge what you're doing. It's huge. It's phenomenal. So the cards coming through, yes, I got a little splash of this earlier today. So we have the Prince of Swords, which is I believe that's the healer. I need to have the guidebook here. Oh, I think it's right over here. Let me grab it, make sure. And who's here besides everybody I've said hi to? Everybody say hello. So the Prince of Swords. And you know, this work is deep, and that's what I put on the comments, is that you know, if you want to go deeper and have higher level one-to-ones and get more deeply connected into a powerful transformation that lasts, you're going to want to go deeper with yourself. And that's what this reading is going to share. I know it. So the Prince of Swords is the rebel, okay? Hey Leah, there she is. How are you? What's going on? So the Prince of Swords is the rebel. So most of you that come through me, there's a rebellious streak to you. There's something in you that's just, you're a fighter and you're ready to stir it up and to bring change. You're willing to take the sacrifice on yourself in order to bring change. It's in your natural energy. Unfortunately, most of that has been directed the wrong way in some of your earlier life, and then as you've shifted into your own business and what you do, you've found a way to direct the energy, your rebellious energy, into innovation and creation. And that's what you come to me for, is to really, really bring that energy even more powerfully into impact, into illumination, into income, so that the rebellious streak in you isn't sabotage anymore. It's a beautiful light within you that fires you up and guides you and your people towards what you were born to do and be your passion, and really the innovation that only you can bring, because you're the one that sees it and feels it and knows it. You feel me? So how many of you identify with the rebel? My Valtopians? Ooh, I need to go get my massage. I was due. Sandra's good, really busy lately, but making money. Well, of course you are. You joined the Abundant Awakened Empath Biz Bundle. I'm not surprised. And seeing you so busy as you're doing your work and connecting in with, with Keisha's beautiful stream of content and all the things that you're doing, I'm not surprised. The work works, doesn't it? Thank you, Ed. Ed says my porch has been so beautiful. Thank you. That's coming through the clients. The clients are bringing it through. So the Knight of Discs is about healing. So we're healing the rebellious streak, and in the sense that we're expanding into it and integrating what it is, rather than it being something that works against us, it's working for us, okay? So then we have the Knight of Swords, okay? Yep, Sandra's a rebel. Most of you guys are. That's why you've been given the gifts you've been given and some of the life contrasts that you've been given. So the Knight of Swords is the keeper of the ancient faith. So most of you were pulling either the Queen of Wands, the spiritual revolutionary, or the keeper of the ancient faith. There are elders that come through my my constellation, my community. When you guys come in for your healings and we do the healing sessions and the clearings, just when the frequencies begin to run, as soon as you put that on the credit card, it's old stuff starts to come through. Ancestral messages, energy, frequency, stories, awarenesses. And in being aware, you have the ability to understand yourself better and to feel more confident and clear about yourself. So that is why we do this work. It may sound all mystical and wooful, and it is, and it's beautiful, and it has concrete results, like booking out your one-to-one clients at a much higher level than when you started 6 weeks ago, because you did the work to look at your own standards and your own boundaries and decided to shift things, and did, and people were happy and stoked about it because they see the shift in you and they want to be in on that shift with you. So you have the Prince of Wands, which is about being the high flyer. You got to take risks. You get to take risks, and you get to decide that you're worth it, and that you're willing to stand up for what you believe in, and that you're the leading edge, and you're the innovator, and that you're standing up for what you know that others around you simply can't see and be yet, without you doing it, without you showing up and shining in it, honey. The sun, right? All right. So that's from the diagnostic deck. Ooh, I'm got to change my position here. All right, so I would love to pull a sacred geometry spread now and see what comes through. And then I'm going to read from the guide, from the sacred geometry guidebook. So let me see if I can sit somehow comfortably. I'm not missing any comments. Am I in the Valtopia sphere or anything? Hey, Lily. Hello, everybody. Feel free to share. I am missing comments. What's going on? Where's these comments I'm missing? I love you, Angie. You love my crazy ass hair. Should I get it more blonde or just I like the two-tone. I think it's fun right now. I like it. Oh, and these clothes, Keisha, these are the Stitch Fix they sent me. They sent me some cute stuff. I'm trying it out. Get my glamour on, honey. Look, out beyond Orion. Out beyond Orion. Let's see what that says. So I have this painting behind me because it looks nice, but I want to lean back because my back hurts a little bit. So let's do something here. How's that? There we go. All right, let's get comfy. Y'all get comfy. And let's read from the Sacred Geometry deck on this full moon in Virgo. As Mercury goes direct, we're doing Out Beyond Orion. And the card reading is Holographic Time. Enter the dimension of no time. This card steps beyond the veil of time and place and invites you to see past the constraints of everyday existence, out beyond where you currently stand in this lifetime, okay? We've got to get much bigger than the current moment, always. Out beyond the stars, out beyond Orion, what lies beyond is the you that is becoming, the you that is creating with joy a lifetime of your own choosing. Let no one else decide this for you. You are the master of your choices. Hey, Inez. And the artist of your future. Your creative potential lives in every moment, complete and perfect, and draws toward you that which you choose for your growth and life experience. Let the wave of time pass gently over you and learn to laugh at its passing. And that's what I would say, hi Krista, is happening with my client that booked a bunch today, is that feeling of each moment, so much, like her Voxer box is full of just so much appreciation of each moment and what's coming through, and witnessing her triggers and redirecting herself. It's amazing to watch how much she's shifted in the few weeks we've worked together. That's you that is becoming. Yes. Hi, Krista. So, you know, what she shared with me today was the work that we've done together. She could have done it by herself, but it would have taken her so long, and she's just blown away at how rapidly she's come into a place where not only does she see her pattern, but she can emote through it, identify, and redirect so rapidly that it's changed the game for her fully. And that's what this, being out beyond time is about. You being able to see yourself far beyond the moment you're in right now, far beyond whatever craziness is going on, and who you are as an expansive person beyond time. And if Inez is still on the video, we were talking in Celebrate about what does it mean to have multi-dimensions. We have an understanding of our own history within us intuitively and also consciously through our family stories and unconsciously through our own genetic code. All of this stuff is built into our awareness. And the more deeply you can become aware of the truth of what is true for you in the moment and unhook from all the stories that belong to everybody else but you, then the more you're really being able to have that perspective of being beyond time, even though you're very present in the moment. And that's what we're looking to do, because that allows you that centered, grounded ability to flow energy through you in a constant state of momentum, rather than constantly repeating cycles or getting hung up and going backwards all the time. And trust me, I know about the getting hung up and repeating cycles. I've learned my lessons many times over on many different situations. And I'm also very ambitious and have jumped and leapt beyond things rapidly. It just depends on, we each have our own strengths and weaknesses, and nobody's ahead of anybody else. We're all just at different stages of our own pattern and our own experience. You feel me on this? How are you guys liking the reading? I want to read one more of these sacred geometry cards, see what else comes through. The dodecahedron. Just check it, I'm not missing any comments. So I still have one spot in my beautiful one-to-one, and I'm loving the feeling of who the next person is. We're gonna get very intimate in the next one-to-one. And for this person, that might feel scary. I know I was scared to get intimate. I didn't want anybody to tell me what to do or to get in too close to my magic and mess with it. I ain't gonna mess with your magic. We're just gonna open it up even more. And I'm never gonna tell you to do anything. I'm only going to listen to what you want and help you remember who you are more powerfully. And that may involve me telling you to do things that come from you. Yes, we're all on our own timeline. So the dodecahedron is divine thought. The dodecahedron is one of 5 three-dimensional geometric shapes commonly called the Platonic solids. Each has equal angles, edges of equal length, and equal faces, and each would fit within a sphere. These shapes hold cosmic wisdom within their structure. The dodecahedron has 12 equal 5-sided faces. This geometric solid embodies divine thought or will, and is the archetype of life and fecundity made visible. That's the other thing the next person is. It's about visibility. And the intimacy that we're going to go through is going to open up their visibility in ways that they couldn't even understand right now, that you can't even understand. You that's watching this, that's going to say, "Who? Val, I'm coming in. I'm coming in closer." Choosing this card connects you with divine thought and with a realization of the universality of oneness. Consciously move into your breath and connect with the prana force that resides there. Feel yourself moving away from the concept of duality, which modern culture tells us is the way of the world, into an experience of, I'm turning this down a little bit, into an experience of the oneness and unity of all life. Breathe deeply and experience the feeling of oneness within your being. Visualize what this unity will look like in your present life and how the shift you are making will aid all of humanity in the intentional evolution from polarity consciousness to unity consciousness. Hold this image in your heart and feel your emotional truth in this shift. So it's up to each of us to pull this thought through us and to hold these thoughts and to bring them through. And you know what? You're so powerful. That's, I think, what my clients realize. When they fully embody the desires and the energy that's coming through them, it's incredible what happens with their families and with their intentions and with their lives. Hey, Mariah. So I'm going to pull from the Fuck Yeah deck, of course. I feel like somebody wants to get a full moon. Mercury goes direct. It's about springtime. Special reading with 2 weeks of support. That's something that could happen. You're going to have to private message about that. All right, here's the cards coming through. We got the Fuck Yeah, the wild card. The Fuck Yeah card, the wild card. Hey, mama. And then we have Align and Peaceful. I can't see with the light. It's hilarious. That's not working. Align and Peaceful. When you come into alignment, you're peaceful. When you're peaceful, you come into alignment. So either one are good asks when you're asking for something as you shift and regenerate each day. So let's pull one more card from the Sacred Rebel deck. And you know what? I've been doing my taxes today. I found this really cool app where I can add up all my expenses really rapidly, and I feel like such a boss, and I've been really sucked into it all day. And now I'm going to take the rest of the evening and do my own beautiful, magical moon magic. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. And focus on the light. Sandra had a discussion with someone earlier today about peace and alignment. Well, there you go. Calling in the cards. So let's see what beyond the mind, the heart beats. Whoa! I'm so excited to see what's coming in the next round of the next glow up. And as we roll into overflow with my other clients, you want to get the last spot in there. I had a former client reaching out, possibly signing up, which is awesome. I love it when you guys come back in for updated service. I have a special if that's you. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. In the chaos of modern life and the constant fluctuation of our minds, it can be difficult to remember that a sublime sanctuary lies within. Yet it's always there. Beneath the ceaseless activity, there is an endless, vast spaciousness that restores and connects us to something greater, something that exists outside of time. Some might call it eternity. Within that sanctuary, sacred sound is felt rather than heard. That sacred sound is actually the reverberating heartbeat of the entire universe. Your own heart's rhythm sounds within the greater universal heartbeat. The totality of life, all of your being, can be felt as one through listening to and feeling for the sacred sound of the heart beating within you. It is through this heartbeat that we experience a love that is more than preference or attachment. This is the love that inspires, energizes, and moves us to create, even beyond what we once thought was possible. So this oracle has a message for you. There's a way of the mind which can make mountains out of molehills, even when it thinks it's turning mountains into molehills. Then there is the way of the heart. It is subterranean and moves subtly beneath possible obstacles intelligently. So listen, things are different now. You have to tune into, you must ground. You've got to tune into your heart space. You must be knowing what's going on with your extra senses. The more you are, the easier it is. The more things happen in an intuitive, rapid way, and you light up and glow up, and people feel you, and your people glow up for you. Rayanne, what up, sissy? And this is when the magic begins to happen, like booking out your one-to-ones only a few weeks from a period when you've been making all these shifts in your business. This is the kind of thing that goes down when you choose to go beyond the mind and tune into the heartbeats, right? Yay, we're celebrating with Rayanne. We're celebrating with Keisha. We're celebrating with our clients. Right, tell us what you're celebrating, Rayanne. I've been kind of hinting, but I'm not telling I don't tell people's stories. Ooh, look at this hair. So, does anybody have any questions about your energy, or moving out of a place of feeling foggy, or questioning your gifts, or opening up your gifts so that life does become more easy and your business and your clients just glow up with you because you're feeling the flow of positivity and certainty and connection to who you really are. Rayanne booked up a client today with your new price. Yay! And you know what, Rayanne? I want to talk about it a little bit if you're open, and maybe we could do a live stream tomorrow. It took a few weeks, didn't it? You had to be patient. And once you moved through the little teeth grin and bear it first few weeks of recalibration, then you hit your stride and you came into a different space. So we will do a live stream to share. And it's the same as you roll into overflow. You're getting to a whole nother level. So you've got those first few weeks where you're like shifting your standards and recalibrating higher levels of your own embodiment, deeper levels of your own embodiment. More memory of who you actually are versus who you thought you were when you first started with me. Don't you feel like such a different person than just a few weeks ago? And if somebody were to ask you, well, what changed so much? What would you tell them? What's the number one thing that shifted while we did the glow up? And it finishes like in a few days. And ideally, you're rolling right into overflow. And we start the clock all over again and start a whole nother beautiful level of knowing who you are. Sandra says the fog is definitely clearing. Sandra's doing the behind the scenes on her own pace bundle that you can ask me about and sign up for. I missed the rest of what it said. So much more present. Awesome. Right? And doesn't it save you so much time, Sandra? You spend way much less time worrying about what other people think and more time focused on what you want to create. Right? Rayanne said full trust, complete trust. That is the number one result of working with me, is complete trust. Of what? What are you trusting in? Yourself? You thought you trusted yourself, but not really. Isn't that the amazing part too? Like how much and confidence you have coming in, because most people that work with me are very confident to start with. You don't think that you have really that much to grow. You just think you're going to up your game, and then you're like, whoa, I didn't even realize I had these limitations going on that were hiding me from myself, right? So that's the number one thing, trust in yourself. And what does trust in yourself result in? What's like the next thing that results from trust in yourself? Ooh, I gotta go get a massage. All right, I'm gonna pull another card while Rayanne is telling us. Let's pull one of these soulful woman cards. And let's put on some jazz. And the number one thing is trust, and then and Sandra says exactly, being able to focus makes everything easier, and it takes so much less energy. So Sandra's watching these videos where I'm toning and doing light language and sound therapy and empowered energy and different healing techniques and channeled guidance to clear guilt, shame, obligation, to change your mind, to rewire your neural pathway, to make you laugh, to make you cry, to get you out of your funky fog that has you thinking you have to worry about what other people think, that has you allegiances to things you didn't even know you were hooked up to, programs, religious and spiritual dogma that you didn't even know is still running a program in the background of your brain. Sandra's been doing this program by herself, and you can do this too. You can ask me about it. And she's taking her time and she's clearing up. It's saving her time and she's starting to make money. Fuck yeah. I'm all for, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for you to feel better, like yourself better, love yourself so much, love your life so much, make more money, and help other people do the same. That's what we're here for. Rayanne says full value and worth, and seeing that in its wholeness without shame. Yes. Expressing myself fully without shame in my game. Yes. No shame in your game. That's the other thing. You get to accept yourself. And in accepting yourself, you show up fully. And guess what happens when you do that? So do other people. Hi, Bryn. Because I know when I first started really showing up, people say, and somebody said it to me in a private group today. They said, well, when you show up, I feel like I can show up. So it's the same for you. Welcome. It's the same for you. When you choose to show up and honor yourself and be brave and put yourself out there and do this work to get over the things that you didn't even know why they were holding you back, but they were, then you begin to show up in your tribe that's been watching you, that they've been hiding a little bit in the corner because you're their leader and they're watching you, and they're only coming up as much as you decide to. And you show up quite fully and you think, well, I couldn't possibly show up more. And then we do this gorgeous work together. Rayanne says, my clients love it. They're showing up. They were already showing up and you were already doing a beautiful thing. It's just that you're so much more embodied as who you are in self-confidence, trust, and just who you are. You're just being yourself more fully and your clients love it. So your hesitation is gone, your confusion, your lack of clarity. You did the work. And it was hard. It was hard, right? Some of it's been really hard. Some of it you had to have a tantrum or cry or go through stuff that felt scary or revisit trauma. And am I equipped to deal with going through the trauma? Yes, we are, because we are working through energetically, day to day, in a safe space. There's nobody left. Like, I always think of it like you're not left on your back like a bug on your back to just not be able to move forward. We're moving forward day to day to day. So here's the cards that come through. Appreciation. Rayanne, I would say your voicemails to me are just sheer appreciation every day. And your gratitude. They weren't at the beginning. The beginning, you were just like any one of us when we start these kind of programs, and you were focused on what wasn't working and why isn't it working and how am I going to do this and what if I fuck it up, right? And within a matter of a couple of weeks, you took on board. You're a fast learner. You're a high achiever. You're a very focused, determined person. You listen. You shift rapidly. You took it on board. And now your whole focus of your entire presence and being is sheer joy and radiance and glow up and appreciation for who you are and what you do and what your life is. And it shows. That's why you're making money and connecting in with your service, because you're in full radiance and glow and trust and surrender. You fucking did it. You did it. And I did it by holding the space with you and trusting and knowing that you could do that, because I knew you could do it. I know you could do it. Your healing sessions are so much more powerful. Yeah, because you're more intuitive and the gift is coming through more powerfully and you stopped minimizing your light. Yeah. I love it. Your too muchness is embraced. Yeah, supernovas come my way. We'll let you radiate outward, undulate beautifully, and appreciate fully who you are. So we go through a process of self-renewal, and in this full moon, let yourself own your too muchness and be fully who you are, and trust and know your soul's truth. I listen to my soul's simple truths and allow my life to unfold naturally. Oh, I love this. So who's still here? Who's still here? Let's pull a couple cards. Why not? Just simple. Look, I put on some jazz here. Rayanne says, gonna go finish celebrating with my babies. We'll tune in for the rest on the replay. Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna log off in a minute too anyway, so. Edda's ready for a card. Okay. Love you, Rayanne. You turned up at the perfect time. Of course, always in the right place at the right time. Always. Edda, I'm gonna do question cards for the rest of you guys. And Rayanne, we'll be going live maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we could do that. That would be fun. All right, Edda, let me pull a question card for you. Oh my gosh, all this stuff came flying out. Let me just put it back in. Go one more time. I love it, Edda. Why are you right? She comes on right on time. Yes, she does. All right, Sandra. Edda, why are you right? Why are you right? Trust yourself. You know what you're doing. Sandra, I love it. I love hearing about your results. Why are you a gift, Sandra? Why are you a gift? All right. So thank you for joining me today. Let me know if you're watching the playback. Let me know how this full moon cosmic lineup is thrilling you and inviting you to be more of yourself. And reach out to me. You're my, because you're almost 55. being 55 makes you right. So if you're just tuning in, I want you to watch the playback. We did a whole reading for the whole collective. And, you know, for the you that's tuning into me and watching my videos and knowing it's time to come in and come in and connect with me, I'm talking to you. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Sometimes, yeah. I keep hiring my mentors. I keep hiring younger and younger ones. I don't know what that means, but I think that as I get into more and more of the energy and unlearning everything, I'm like, let's get the younger ones. They haven't learned any of this stuff yet. Hey, Mariah, thanks for the hearts. Why am I grateful? Why am I grateful? All right, so I'm so grateful that you guys have joined me today, and I know that I'm so grateful for my one-to-one clients and my Celebrate group where we do the monthly drop. Every month, more and more gorgeous sounds are coming through and frequencies. The activations are getting more and more powerful. If you want to just receive the monthly activation, it's not available just anywhere. And usually it's just available when you become a one-to-one client, and there's only one spot left. So you're watching this live stream, you're loving this, you're ready to shift, you're ready to own your frequency and know who you are. And maybe you're just like Rayanne, where you feel pretty boss already. You feel quite powerful, thank you very much. And how could you possibly need more? And it turns out that there was a lot to shift. There were standards and boundaries. There was people pleasing. How do you know if you're already a boss chick and you need to come in for some Valtopia love? Are you a control freak? Are you trying to hold on to the reins of control and getting super frustrated and finding yourself looping in that control? Are you still trying to please people outside of you and not taking a stand in certain areas where you know you should and could, and it would make a huge difference? And are you numb in certain parts of your body? Are you like all up here and you haven't grounded? There's different ways you could know that you're going to very much benefit. And if all of those apply to you and you're highly empathic and sensitive and have magical gifts and you haven't quite yet learned how to, like Elsa, use your powers, come on in. It's time for you to get in tune. We need you right now. Okay? Etta agrees with Sandra. You take advice from them too. Why am I a gift? Because as I become more of me, I lead others to become more of them. Absolutely. That is the truth. And that's why we're doing this work. To become more of you, because you were born to be you and there's nobody like you. So own your frequency. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you on the next one. Have a gorgeous full moon. Send your pictures in. Join Valtopia. Send your pictures if you're gifted and want to do free readings for people tonight and share your gift. Come into Valtopia and post away. See you next time.